There is a portion of the Bible I never got to really understand in depth many years ago, especially when we were all growing up, because this portion of the Bible is just so common. Like, it's one of those portions of the Bible, verses, chapters that we normally read like often, and just like in Psalm 23 in the Bible, right? And it is actually Psalm 91. There is something I really want you to get from this part of the Bible. And I'm going to read chapter 1 and 2. Then I will jump down to chapter 14, right? So chapter 1 says, whoever goes to the Lord for safety, whoever remains under the protection of the Almighty can say to him, you are my defender and protector. You are my God, in you I trust. Now let's go down to verse 14. It says, God says, I will save those who love me, and I will protect those who acknowledge me as Lord. When they call to me, I will answer them. When they are in trouble, I will be with them. I will rescue them and honor them. I will reward them with long life, and I will save them. You see, it's so sad that as human beings, most times we don't even know the person we serve as God. We don't know what he's capable of doing. There is something they say in Igbo language, for those of us that don't know Igbo, or those of us that hear Igbo. God said, "Tumu ukwu na-aga abịa na mmezu, ka eluigwe n'ụwa gabiga." The English translation of what I just said now is, instead my word won't come to pass. Let heaven and earth pass by. So this is to give you that assurance that no man can give to you, that whatever that God says, whatever he says must. I didn't say will. Whatever he says, whatever he promised, it is just the final. No man can change it. And if God is promising you something, you need to have this strong assurance. But it is common that as human beings, we fear, we are scared of life. But most importantly, the point I'm trying to make out of this video is, if you call yourself a Christian, there is need for you to forget about whatever fear you have and trust in the Lord your God. Because there is nothing, absolutely nothing he has promised from the beginning of the whole world up till now, that if you held fervently well on that word, and that word won't come to pass, is not possible. Anyways, if you're watching this video today, one of the core things you need to keep doing is be in constant communication with God. That way, it will help you to understand the sovereign power of who your Creator is. Communication isn't just about praying to God. Communication and reading the Bible is a way of you communicating with God. That is just the only way God talks to us. We don't even understand all these things, but God's way of talking to his children is through his holy book. And when you continually read the Bible, you get to understand who that person is and his plans for you as human beings here on earth. I just hope this portion of the Bible helps someone out there. Peace.